Right now, as you're watching this, your mouth is open. Not wide open, just parted. Lips slightly apart, jaw hanging, tongue lying on the floor of your mouth like it's off duty. And your chin is drifted forward about an inch to make room for it. Congratulations. You just deleted your jawline. No genetics required. Take a second and picture how you look on a video call. Head tipped slightly back, lips apart, breathing through your face like a golden retriever in July. That is your default setting. That is the version of you that exists in every candid photo anyone has ever taken of you. You've spent years training. You've trained your calves. You've trained your forearms. You have at some point done a set of shrugs while watching yourself in a mirror. And you have never, not once, trained the one muscle group that frames your entire head. Then you look at photos of yourself and decide you have bad bone structure. You don't have bad bone structure. You have a soft, untrained neck, a head that lives 4 centimeters in front of your shoulders, and a mouth you refuse to close. And before you type it, no. Pressing your tongue into the roof of your mouth is not going to move your skull. Mewing is not going to give you a new face. That's the second myth in this video, and we're killing it in about 90 seconds. Here's what actually works. 3 things. No weights, no gym, no dentist. Just the muscle group you decided to skip. Start with the thing everyone gets wrong. Your skull is not clay. It's a helmet. By your late teens, the plates of your face have fused into one rigid structure. Yes, bone remodels, under sustained mechanical load, measured in months and years, applied by something considerably stronger than a tongue. That's what braces do. Braces drag teeth through bone using constant force, anchored to hardware, for 18 months minimum, usually on a jaw that's still growing. Your tongue applies a fraction of that force, intermittently, to a skull that finished growing before you got your driver's license. So when someone tells you Mewing reshaped their jaw, what changed was their mouth position and their camera angle. The tongue does matter. Just not for the reason you were sold. And yes, before someone brings it up, mouth breathing genuinely does change facial development. In children. A kid who can't breathe through his nose for years while his skull is still forming ends up with a longer face and a recessed jaw, and orthodontists have documented it for decades. That window closed for you a long time ago. Whatever your bones are, they are. Stop trying to renovate them and start using what's on top of them. Now the part that actually moves the needle. Your head weighs about 5 kilos. A bowling ball. When it sits stacked directly over your shoulders, your deep neck muscles hold it there and the load is manageable. Push it forward, and the physics turn on you. Every inch forward roughly doubles the effective load on the back of your neck. Your body's solution to that is not to get stronger. It's to hand the job to your upper traps and switch the deep neck flexors off entirely. Those are the muscles that pin your head back and tighten everything under your chin. They go dormant. And the tissue under your jaw, the submental region, the strip that creates the line between your face and your neck, goes slack with them. That's the whole mechanism. Your jawline isn't missing. It's buried under soft tissue with no muscular tone holding it flat, on a head pushed so far forward that the skin has nowhere to go but bunch. Which brings us to the good news, and this is the part nobody tells you. Your neck is the most responsive muscle group on your body. Not because it's special, but because your baseline is 0. You've been progressively overloading your chest for 3 years. Your neck has never seen a single set. Untrained tissue adapts fast. You have years of easy progress sitting in a muscle group you've never touched. And the breathing? Nasal breathing isn't a magic trick. It's a forcing function. You physically cannot breathe through your nose with your mouth hanging open. Close the mouth and the tongue has to go somewhere. Up against the palate. Do that, and the head naturally stacks back over the shoulders, because a forward head narrows the airway and your body won't tolerate it. So nasal breathing doesn't reshape your face. It holds you in the position that makes your face look like itself. Every waking hour. That's more accumulated time than any workout you will ever do. You also get real physiology out of it. Your nasal passages produce nitric oxide, which improves oxygen uptake. Nasal breathing filters and humidifies the air. And if you can breathe through your nose at night, you sleep better. And sleep is where recovery, testosterone, and body composition actually happen. Free. Costs you nothing. And you're currently not doing it. Right, that's the biology. Here's the part where you actually have to do something, which is historically where you and I stop getting along. 6 steps. In order. Follow them. Step 1. Close your mouth. All day. Nasal breathing only, at your desk, on the walk to your car, in the queue at the shop. When you catch it open, and you will, constantly, for the first 2 weeks, close it. That's the entire drill. On cardio, slow your pace until you can hold nasal breathing. If you can't hold it, you're going too hard. Step 2. Stack the head. Chin tucks. Lie on your back, flatten the back of your head into the floor, and glide your chin straight down toward your throat. Not up, not forward. You should feel it deep in the front of your neck. Hold 10 seconds, 10 reps, every day. This is what turns the deep neck flexors back on. Step 3. Train the neck. Hand resistance, 4 directions. Palm on the forehead, push into it as you nod forward. Hands behind the head, push back into them. Palm on each side of the head, push sideways against it. 12 to 15 reps per direction, 3-second lowering, light pressure. Twice a week, on non-consecutive days. And listen. Light. Your neck is not your quads. This tissue responds to small loads. You do not need to grind, you need to be consistent. If anything sharpens, tingles, or shoots down an arm, stop and see a professional. That one is not a suggestion. Step 4. Isometric holds. Same 4 positions, no movement at all. Push, hold 20 seconds, breathe through your nose the entire time. 2 rounds. This builds the stabilizing tone that keeps your head stacked when you're not thinking about it. Step 5. Tongue up, all day. Flat tongue against the roof of the mouth, teeth lightly together, lips sealed. This is not growing you new bone. What it does is keep the mouth closed and keep the submental tissue under tone instead of hanging. It's a maintenance habit, not a transformation. Do it because it's free. Step 6. Frame the frame. A thick neck on rounded shoulders still reads weak. Body weight rows under a table or a doorway, prone Y raises, and towel face pulls. 2 sets each, twice a week. You're building the shelf your head sits on. 3 weeks in, the mouth starts staying closed without you thinking about it. 6 to 8 weeks, the neck visibly thickens and the jawline sharpens because the tissue is finally being held flat by something. Your mouth is open again. Right now. Close it. You didn't lose the genetic lottery. You trained everything you could see from the front, ignored the one muscle group that frames your entire head, and then blamed your parents for the result. There is no equipment on that list. No gym. No supplement, no mouth tape, no 10-step routine you'll abandon by Thursday. 6 habits, and most of them cost you nothing but attention. The face you think you want is already there. It's underneath a slack neck, a forward head, and a mouth you keep leaving open. Close it. Train the neck. Stack the head. Do it every day. Now go.